What is up, everyone? Sarah Cox here, coming to you live. Let's see if I can add our guest speaker. Hopefully she can comment here. I'm without Tim today, and Tim usually is the one operating all of this stuff for me. So Tim, I am waiting for Amber to jump on and hopefully can figure out how to add her. I realized that my questions are on my phone, which I'm now streaming live from. I thought I was going to be going live from the computer, but you can't go live from a computer? That doesn't make sense to me. I just learned that today. So we're teaching you how to use social media to build your business, and I'm learning along the way. I'm missing you, Tim. Okay, so how do I add Amber here? I don't see her. Is she here? I just want to say I appreciate you all being patient with me. I don't see anything. And I can't call anybody because my phone is tied up. There she is. There is the woman of the hour, Amber Swanson. So, you joined. How do I add you? Thank you, Tracy, for that. I'm trying. I am really, really trying. Hey, okay, so, all right. Please, please, please.
You did it!
Yay!
You did it!
Oh my gosh, I'm like so hot now. I feel like I need to go turn on the fan. Having all kinds of technical difficulties up in here and very bummed that my questions are in the phone. So we're just going to roll with it. I'm so excited you could be joining me. So everyone, I just got to say, Amber Swanson is one of my absolute favorite people. I got to meet you and really spend some time with you. How long ago was that? Geez.
I think
that was like,
I think it was 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
I think so.
You totally changed my life. You changed my whole world. You completely helped me believe in me and my ability to do this. I mean, the time we spent. So for anyone that's watching, if you have an event, and excuse me, I've been sick for like a week and a half. Allergies are crazy where we live. If you have the opportunity to host an event and spend time with the top earners that are coming to your market to teach everyone how to build this business, you want to do that, because I will have the privilege and honor of hosting one of our events when Amber came and taught in our area. And that was just game-changing for me. The time that I spent with you elevated me so much. And I'm just so excited to have you as our very second ever Feature Friday for our page. So how are you doing today?
I love you, first of all. I'm doing super, super awesome. I'm really excited to be here. Thank you and Tim for asking me to be on your Feature Friday. And of course, when you guys messaged me, I'm like, yeah, who wouldn't want to be on here? And so funny enough, you say all these nice things about me, but I remember landing in New Orleans and thinking to myself, like, oh my gosh, who's picking me up and who am I going to meet and all these things. And I couldn't have met two better people in you and Tim. And oh my gosh, I mean, that time, first of all, New Orleans was phenomenal. Like, I want to go back bad.
Come back.
I'm obsessed with Cajun food. But anyway, you two were just so amazing and so humble. And I remember, Sarah, that you worked your little tushy off, and I was so impressed that you were doing the do while we were hanging out. And I don't know, I was just super impressed. I knew that the two of you would be top earners. I knew that the two of you would make a huge mark on this world and change so many lives. And that's exactly what you both have done and are continuing to do.
Thank you. Thank you so much for believing in us, because we believed you. We believed you, and it changed everything, and it's been so great. So I want to jump into this, and I want you to share your story, because your story is super impactful, super moving, super relatable to a lot of people, and just whatever parts of it you want to share with us today. We don't want it to be a super long Facebook Live, but share with us your heart and what has happened in your world since before network marketing and now.
Okay, so funny enough, I feel super relaxed today, and so I'm like, yeah, let's talk about my story. It always like jazzes me up too, to remember where I came from, and remember that, you know, you continue to just grow as a person, to become even a better version of who you already were. So I actually started in the network marketing profession about 13 or 14 years ago. And I'm going to go back a little bit in my story, and I'm just going to make it a quick story. But Sarah and I were talking a little bit earlier, and I said, I want to share this one part of my story that I never get to share. But my daughter, Presley, who's 17 now, was 3 at the time when I first started doing network marketing. I was a single mom. That story is like continuing. But I was a single mom at the time. I was doing meetings at night, the way that we used to do offline network marketing. And so we were doing meetings at night, and I was doing 2 a night. And a single mom with a 3-year-old, I literally would go to people's houses. I would put Presley on my lap. I wish you guys could see this, but I would just like bounce her. Maybe you can see part of it. And you can't see because my pants are, you know, cute on the top, not so cute on the bottom when you're on live video. But I was literally like bouncing her on my leg during the presentations. And I remember thinking, nobody's going to join me in network marketing if I'm doing this, but it was the exact opposite. It was super duper relatable. And so then fast forward a little bit, that company didn't work out for me, but I was obsessed with the idea of residual income. And so I was ever so looking for an opportunity that fit me and also fit for other people, because I think we miss that sometimes, that we want to make sure not only are we making money and thriving, but our team members are doing the same. So an event had occurred in my life that put me down flat for a little while, and during that time I was fired from my job on a Saturday. It was Presley's birthday party, and it was FedEx on my doorstep how I got fired, which was super crazy. So I started doing garage sales to pay my bills, literally with donated goods from a shining angel in my life, Celine. And she would literally donate stuff to my yard. I would set it up. I would sell it. So much more selling involved in that than network marketing ever has been. A little bit of a myth debunker there for you. However, I would literally like count the money, like here's $100 for the water bill, here's $100 for the light bill, because the water kept getting shut off and the lights kept getting shut off and my house was in foreclosure for the second time. And I was and still am, but a single mom and doing it 100% myself. So I like to say strong, independent mother, but doing it all of it myself. And so there was nobody to lean on and go, hey, you know, can you pay the bills this month? Or, hey, can you do this? So I really had to, for lack of better terms, pull my big girl panties up and really get to work when I found this opportunity. And I was so excited when it came my way. And really just a friend of mine said, hey, you got to check this out. And that's how we share, is really like, hey, you got to check this out, the same way we share a movie or a restaurant or anything that we share with our friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So life is not like that anymore.
No.
I assume.
No. It's a whole lot different. And it's funny because I talk about the garage sales so much, and I think people know me by that now, like the single mom that was doing garage sales. And it's like, that is so funny because I don't even picture myself there anymore. I picture myself with a whole lot of growth and a whole lot of phenomenal team members / new family members / best friends.
Yeah. I think strong, independent mother is definitely the word for you. I mean, that is a lot to go through by yourself. And how did you like handle all of your emotions with all of that and still be able to build a business? Like, how does that work?
Yeah.
Because you got to be in a good place to go out and share. And that doesn't feel like a good place.
I'm going to be totally real. I didn't handle that very well, which is kind of funny. I try to be as real and as raw and as authentic as absolutely possible, because I think
that's why I love you so much.
So it's funny, you know, because it's like, well, how did you manage all this? And I'm thinking to myself, I don't know that I managed it very well, but I made it work. And I literally took the nooks and crannies of my time that I did have in my day, and I used it really, really smart. I literally would share with people, and it would be a 5-minute share, like, hey, you got to check this out. And, you know, while I'm, you know, like connected to the phone, and I'm like, no, Presley, don't. Or go sit in front of the TV again. Yes, that show you want to watch again. Yes, you can watch the TV. But I knew that I was building something not only for my family, but for other families as well. And so that held a lot larger weight for me, that it wasn't just about my family, but it was about other people's families too. But I can say that I literally just fitted in. And I think busy people actually do network marketing so much better, because people that have all the time in the world get nothing accomplished. I feel like if that's you, I'm super sorry. But I literally think if we're so super busy that we can get so much more done.
Yeah. Busy people are connected to more people.
Yes.
Yeah. And this really is something that you just work in with when you're connecting with people. Some people think that it takes so much time to build a business, and it takes more energy, I think, than time. And it's just knowing how to fit it in and how to make it work. Because if you could do it with all of that going on, then anybody can do it. I mean, I'm struggling with time over here, and I got Tim home with me. And I'm like, what? Like, it is 1:15 almost, and I haven't eaten a bite of food yet today because Tim is not home today. He's out busy doing something else, and it's just me and the babe. And it's like, what? How do we do things? So I know that network marketing has been the absolute perfect career path for me. Why has it been the perfect thing for you?
Okay, so that's a good question. I'm gonna be real and honest. I don't like mornings at all. And I don't at all. Sarah and I are exactly alike, that we're super night owls. I burn the midnight oil, and a little too much sometimes. That I don't know. I just work so good at nighttime, but I don't like mornings. I being a single mom, I really wanted to be present at all times. I wanted to be able to go to the holiday parties at her school. I wanted to be able to pick her up from school. I wanted to be home after school. I wanted to be the mom that could carpool. I wanted to be all these things really bad, because I'm thinking, if she's down one parent, like, we got to get this other parent's got to be like really on point and on par and at her best. But what I realized in the journey was she was learning these principles that I was being taught about growing yourself and about inspiring people and all these different things. That is so cool that we never think about that while we're doing it and our kids are watching it, they're ingesting all of that amazing greatness inside of them, to be their best selves as well. And so we're like generationally like creating super entrepreneur, powerful little beings, the little humans. Drop the mic.
The ripple effect of what we do is so much bigger than we even realize whenever we get involved. And it's, you know, you mentioned earlier about people saying that, you know, this is about selling stuff. It is so much bigger than that.
Yes.
I mean, that's what network marketing has meant for your family. It's like the ripple effect there, and it helps other families, like you said. You know, I thank all the time the people above me for saying yes, because their one decision to say yes to this opportunity has led to a lifestyle where Tim and I get to raise our baby together and live life on our terms and be free and do whatever we want whenever we want. I slept until 9:30 this morning because baby girl did. She did.
That's one of the best
She did.
parts, is being on your
It
own
is.
time, on your own schedule, being able to do whatever you want. I love going to coffee. I love going to lunch during the day. I love going to the movies during the day. I love going to lunch. Maybe I already said lunch, but I like things. I like fun things to do during the day. And you can work around your own schedule. If we could only transfer what we know to other people's brains, the world would be so magical.
I know. And you can actually work your business while you're at lunch with people and while you're having coffee and while you're shopping and while you're out and about. I love network marketing because it pays me to be me. Here,
Yes.
Sarah, you get to do all the things that you love to do and get paid while you're doing it and build your business through all of it.
Yes.
It's just, it's
like, there's nothing better. I haven't ever thought on a level of anything could be better. It's funny because I think my neighbors and my friends, I think sometimes they think like, is she really still doing that? Or like, is she really going live again to talk about something? Like, I'm so confused. What does she do? And really, I mean, I've had people lately like inbox message me like, what do you do? I want to do what you do because what you do looks fun. And I'm like, oh my gosh, because it is. And we are like truly excited. You get to see me a lot on video, and it's, I don't know. And yes, Vicky Fitzhugh, love you, first of all. But second of all, you have to do your first Facebook Live. We will all super cheer you on too. Absolutely. Thanks, Kelly, for tagging some people in the broadcast.
Oh man, I wasn't seeing any of this. Now I'm like scrolling and I'm seeing all of this stuff.
I normally go through it like during an interview, but and I'm only getting, there we go. Kelly says she's living her life as her most authentic self and showing my daughter best practices for a life with time and financial freedom.
Aww.
That is
I love that.
Special. That is so sweet, Kelly. Thanks for sharing.
My heart's like,
I know.
If I could put my heart on the screen right now, it'd be a bunch of hearts.
Well, a minute ago, I was like gonna heart the screen, because when I'm watching other, I wonder if I can. Let's try it. Oh my God.
Oh, like a filter?
No, I'm putting hearts on the broadcast. Like, I was gonna do that a second ago, like out of normalcy when I'm watching other people, but look, it works.
Oh, I feel like I should play with some stuff. I'm scared. What if I put something on and Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, let's focus here.
They're in the house.
Rainbow. Hey. The rainbow. It's like life is like a double rainbow all the time with network marketing because it's just it just means so much. Like, not only do you get to live the life you want to get to live, but it gives your life so much meaning and purpose that it's like, how could I ever want to do anything else? Now, it is not always so easy though. It's not.
Correct.
It's not.
Correct.
But it's worth it.
It's very, very worth it. But like life, like roller coaster, life is a roller coaster, and so is business. And really any business, we just get the luxury of not having to ship out our products and not having to pay the people on our team and not having to come up with the marketing and not having to do any of that overhead, really expensive stuff. That's my nice word.
Right.
Stuff. And just really build a business and talk to people. Yeah, roller coaster like regular life, for sure. But I think some people would pick this roller coaster over a corporate roller coaster any day.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you said just like life, because life it is a roller coaster. So you just get on for the ride and you end up having the best time ever once you get off. even though through some of the moments you're like, and your stomach's all in your throat and you're like, I don't know if I'm going to survive.
Yes.
But you do, and you end up like screaming and having so much fun after. So really, what gets you through that? I know for me, it's being connected to the team, but like what gets you through those hard times?
Mine is being connected to super rock stars. And that's just like bottom line. If I'm having a day or a moment or anything like that, I'll call somebody else who's super on fire. And I will say, how's your day? Oh, and I've done this for so long. It's my favorite tip. But I'll call somebody else and be like, oh my gosh, how's your day? And they'll be like, oh my gosh, I did this and I did this and I did this and this is going on. And I'm like, oh yeah, life is great. Like just being able to hear somebody else's excitement, being able to see somebody else's life being changed. And you just know that that there's people out there that are going to say yes, no matter what. It's like the law of numbers, if that's even a thing. If that's a thing, guys, tell us in the comments if that's a thing. Law of numbers. I don't know. Maybe it's called something.
I haven't heard that law. I've heard it's a numbers game.
Okay, so I just made up the law. Okay, so
we can make it a law.
It's totally a law now.
So, who decides when something's a law?
It's totally. But you think about it.
John Maxwell.
You're like, if
John Maxwell makes the law.
If I know this many people, like somebody has to say yes. And that was my philosophy, because I was thinking, who the heck is going to follow me in business? But what I realized was if I talked to enough people, somebody was going to say, yeah, absolutely. I want to do what you're doing. And they were going to follow you before you knew anything. I mean, I was like vomiting all over people, so excited I couldn't see straight, saying everything I wasn't supposed to say, but I was too darn stinking excited to keep it to myself. So I mean, it was vomit fest. It was like, and then I would just be like, are you joining me? Do you want to go on this journey with me? I would literally just ask the question. I think, a lot of times that single piece is forgotten, but just asking people like, hey, do you want to do this with me? And it's amazing. People will say yes, and people will say no, just like life.
Yeah. Yeah. When people say no, I'm like, you must not have comprehended what I just said. Surely that went over. You weren't even paying attention. Let's do that again.
Totally. Or I'm like, did you know that you just said no to the best friends you could have in your whole entire life, and people that actually are excited for your success? Like, what better self-confidence motivator is there? Oh, there's not. Now my feed stopped going. Oh my gosh, now I'm seeing all these fun Starbucks coffee Hagen Mac. Yes. Oh my goodness. And you know what's funny? I haven't had one today, but I do have my Starbucks water cup. I think I need Wateroos on here from Japan. I think I need Starbucks.
Okay, so let's do one more question.
Okay.
Things are kind of starting to make the move to social media. We're on social media right now, connecting with people. I love it. We can connect to people that we may not see. My biggest team is in Canada, and I get to see them and interact with them because of social media. It keeps us connected. I love it. How do you feel about social media and using that to build a business?
I love it. I think, and I'm not alone here, I think it's absolutely transforming the way that network marketers do business. And I believe there's a right way to do this and there's a wrong way to do this. And there's a really spammy, icky way of plastering it all over your feed. And then there's a really classy networker way of doing things, and really just piquing people's interest. At the end of the day, it's a lifestyle that we're selling, and I think social media is all about lifestyle. I mean, let's face it, it's a highlight reel. None of us are posting the crappy things that happen to us, so it's a highlight reel in the first place.
Some people do.
What'd you say?
Some do.
Okay. Yes. I always say this is not diary book. This is Facebook, not diary book. Go diary book somewhere else. But I really think if we're using the platforms properly, we are attracting people to us in a really fun, exciting way that's not spammy or crappy or that feels icky to people. I think people are like, oh my gosh, like I'm getting to know her as a person, and yeah, I would love to do business with her. And I love social media for business. I really, really, really do if it's done the right way. And I think it's going to change the whole trajectory of this industry. This industry is already larger than the NFL. Give me some love for that. I mean, come on. Literally. Everybody loves the NFL, you know, and the network marketing industry is larger than the NFL. Social media with network marketing will change the trajectory of where this industry is going. And I really think we're changing a lot of people's mindsets about what their uncles, dogs, sisters, brothers, cat told the mouse about network marketing.
Like when I hear people say like, oh, one of those pyramid scheme things, it's like, are we still there for real?
I'm like, do you know that it's 2017? Do you know
network marketing
2018? And do you really think for 5 seconds that I live my life off of scam money? I guess. I don't know. The check is great, and so I will keep cashing it, but I don't know. It's so funny because these large companies, the television, the cable companies, and all these companies, I'm drawing a blank on all the companies that are doing this, but they give you like these these $5 to refer your friend. They're doing it all wrong, but people are referring for the $5. They just don't understand that you could refer people one time to a product or a service and continue to get paid every single month that person takes the product, uses the service, or travels. I mean, there's so many different industries that, oh, good grief. Yeah.
It's genius.
School them. Like, you know that not everything on Google is correct, right? Like, Google is not the God, although I use it 400 times a day for sure. But not everything on there is correct. But I think we're going to just forge the way. We're changing the name. We're changing the game. And it's funny because over 165,000 people join a network marketing company every single week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I know that Tim and I have taken it on as like our personal mission to change the way the world around us views network marketing, because we want to prove that this is a way for people to take control of their time and live life on their terms, because life really is all about family, right?
Yes.
You want to be there with your family and you want to be doing things that are meaningful to you, and we want to help so many people do it. So I've got friends and family that probably think I'm crazy, but you know what? I just don't care, because I know the truth and I know what we're doing. I am having so much fun talking to you. If you guys are having fun with us, drop us a 1 in the comments below. I know we are like reaching our 30-minute mark here. The baby's probably going to be waking up from a nap at any moment. I hate to have to end this. I appreciate all of you spending so much time with us. Amber, where can people find you if they want to connect with you and follow you? And because you're just so great to be around and to learn from, and to just, I just love you.
I'm right here. No, just teasing. Okay, so
I'm coming right,
to Colorado. Right here, Parker, Colorado. Okay, so obviously Facebook, my regular public page is obviously just Amber Swanson, and it's public. So yeah. And then my business page is Amber Swanson also. I did change the pictures on there, the profile picture, so you could kind of differentiate the two. Instagram, I am Amber Swanson 05. My website is amberswanson.com. So with that, how can people connect with you and Tim? I'm glad you asked me that question, because then I can ask you back. And and if you're watching this on my personal page by chance, right when we're done, you're going to hop off and you're going to go to Tim and Sarah Cox. And then I'm going to let you say the rest. Tim and Sarah Cox, and you're going to like the page and go comment on some of their posts for the simple fact that they will start pulling up in your news feed. So you'll be more connected with them to see what they're doing and all the phenomenal things they're doing. And they share Soleil so much that, oh my God, she's a sweet little doll. But anyway, where can people find you and Tim together and separately? I mean, you guys are rocking social media, seriously.
Tim, way more than me. So Tim and Sarah Cox is probably the best place to go to get content. We have a New School Networker page where we're teaching people how to implement the new school strategies of social media, merging it with the old school way of the face-to-face building the business. You can follow us there. Tim Cox.
Wait, say it one more time.
New School Network.
Somebody type that in the comments for us, will you please? Thank you so much in advance. Okay, keep going.
That's probably the best place. And then you can follow us both personally on our Facebook pages. And yes, Soleil is so cute. She is like, that's what people really want to see. They don't want to see us. They want to see the baby.
We actually want to see all three of you. Truly. Like, truly, I love it when it's the three of you together. Like, dead serious. It's just so fun. And you're, like, showing that we can work and play and raise our kids and everything all at the same time. And that, my friends, is New School Networking, like, at its finest.
Yes, it's the only way. It's the only way we want to live.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. This was so much fun. Like, I totally want to do it again. We're going to have to come up with some other topics and do it again and feature you again. But in the meantime, I am cheering all of you on that are watching this. If you are in network marketing, we want to help take you to the top with us. And if you are not yet in network marketing and you are exploring it, let's have a conversation and find out if this is right for you or not. So with that, we're going to sign off. I hope you all have a great weekend. Love you, Amber. Appreciate you so much.
Thank you so much for asking me. Such an honor to get that message from you and Tim to spend time together and hang out and interview. And Tim said, have her on your Sipping with Sarah. Absolutely, please. I'll have a Starbucks in hand.
I didn't have my drink. I forgot it. I had too much stuff to bring to the office.
I'll have some for you.
You just sipped with me and I just missed out, but I was here. So give Amber some love. Drop her some hearts if you absolutely loved it like I did. Drop us some more love and we will be talking with you all soon. Bye-bye. Look at those hearts. How fun. How can I end it with all the love? We love all of you and appreciate you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.